Hello everybody.
Hello!
Where are we today then, Andrew?
Well, I hope we're in the right place. I'm starting to feel we might be a bit lost. We're at a place called Madron, which is about 3 miles outside of Penzance.
It is indeed.
And what are we doing in Madron, Sarah?
We're looking for the Holy Well. So many messages have come through over the years saying you must get to the Holy Well in Madron. It was once upon a time one of the most famous holy wells in the country. There was people pilgrimaging to this site because of its healing powers. Its reputation was huge. We have never been there, so we're on a mission today to find it.
Can we find it?
No.
Come on. Seems like Mebagissy.
For our walk today, we've actually parked near the church in Madron. Some of you might have passed through Madron on your way to the north coast, and some fantastic views out that way. We certainly have. We'd never stopped in Madron before, so it was lovely to have a little wander around on foot. We've got some old books with us today, a variety of old books, a couple of Victorian ones and then a more modern one about Cornish superstitions and sayings. We're now following a little old byway to the Holy Well. I find it quite curious that they're now calling it a wishing well. I wouldn't have said it was. Yes, a bit overgrown. We're heading towards autumn and it's had quite a lot of rain recently, so it's very lush and green. I'm hoping I don't miss it. I've got my eyes peeled. It's the kind of place that feels really old, an ancient woodland and byway. Half expect a little piskie to pop out of the hedge. Ah, there he is. Oh, the wind is making it really eerie in here. All the branches are swaying and creaking. Is it making you nervous, or is it just me?
I'm alright at the moment.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
It's just me.
It's one of these places I think it'd be quite easy to get, it's quite disconcerting, isn't it? I think you
Yeah.
could end up, I think we need a trail of breadcrumbs, Sarah, so we can get out of here.
Disorientating. It's so tall, you can't see any landmarks, can you? As I mentioned a moment ago, we've had quite a bit of wet weather. We had a month's worth of rain in an hour a couple of days ago. This place is reputed to be quite boggy, so we've got our walking boots on and we're not quite sure how far we're going to get. We want to get to the well to find the clouties that people put up. I have no idea where I am. Yes, it's for small people. Look at it. Oh, my goodness me. Oh. It's a little collar. Look at them all.
Can I just say the whole sense of being in here has just changed?
Yeah, there's no wind.
No.
It's just dropped, hasn't
Okay.
it?
This is the first time you see this.
Wow.
This is really bizarre, isn't it?
It's eerie, isn't it?
So what are we actually looking at here, Sarah? These are, is it clouties? Is that what they call them?
Clouties, yeah.
Traditionally, a cloutie or cloutie is a strip of cloth or rag left at a sacred well for healing. So every one of these pieces of cloth represents somebody in pain or in need of healing.
Part of the myth around the clouties is that you don't cut a piece of garment, you actually rip somebody's garment around the area that is affected. So if you've got a sore foot, you rip a bit of sock and you hang it in the tree as the rag or bit of cloth decays. So the problem is meant to disappear with it. I don't know that these people would have been cured yet. Let's hope that they are. Tokens everywhere. goodness me. I wonder what plant that was.
It's a feather attached to
Yeah.
it, isn't it? Tied
That's
together.
some sort of ancient charm, isn't it? Is that like a
Yeah, it's two faces.
plastic photograph?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to be disrespectful to any of the tokens, but I'm going to have to bend it. Oh my goodness, there's more of them here. Oh gosh, I've just noticed these ones. They look like baby clothes with the press studs on them. I guess if you want your baby to get better, you'll rip a bit of garment off and hang it here. Oh no, that's so sad. Look at that. The brain tumour charity, and it's got a hairband with it and a ribbon. Gosh, I'm actually starting to feel really overwhelmed. It's quite sad. All these people are hoping that the old rhythms of life will listen and help heal. That is so powerful.
Do you know, before we came down here today, we read up about this,
Yeah.
didn't we? And I said to you, rubbish, isn't it? You know, it's old folklore and what have you, but it really hits you, isn't it, when you're here?
Doesn't it?
It feels like there's an energy here.
Magical.
It feels really solemn, a lot more solemn than a church
Yes.
feels.
Yeah.
That's really powerful.
Oh gosh. There's hundreds of them.
There are. I thought there might just be a few. That's... Yeah. I wasn't expecting that.
No. My mum has always believed in superstitions. You know, from breaking a mirror, giving you 7 bad lucks, don't walk under a ladder, don't cross someone's grave. And she's always coming out with them. And my dad's always quite sceptical and has scoffed them. So I kind of have lost some of her devout adherence to those, I guess. Especially as I've got older and science has taken over and dispelled a lot of these myths, but people still believe in it heavily, strongly. Obviously. Yeah, it's genuinely making me feel quite emotional.
It's almost like when sort of modern medicines just can't cure things. This is the final sort of hope, isn't it? It's just pure
People go back to
belief
it, don't they?
that it might just work. It looks like there's some charms maybe there. There's like items in like bags.
There was a doggy collar, wasn't there?
Yeah, I also saw items with sort of maybe beads and maybe like a bracelet and things like that.
Oh, okay. Let's go and find the Holy Well.
Is that what we're looking for now?
Yes.
Do you know where it is?
No.
No.
We are just following this muddy path with the occasional wooden board to stop us sinking too far into the marshy bit. Oh. This is extraordinary. I didn't think places like this existed in Cornwall anymore. We are such a superstitious lot, mind. Through here?
Yeah.
Oh, more clouties. There it is. Well, we found it. Just got to figure out how to get there now. I think it might be better that way.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness me. So it doesn't look very deep. It's only a couple of inches, but I'm sure that if you put your foot in there, it'd be like quagmire. Your foot would go a lot deeper. Gosh. More clouties.
A book to help us.
Yes, so this is written by Robert Hunt.
It's called Romances and Drolls of the West of England.
Yeah, so this is a collection of Cornish superstitions and folklore surrounding mining or ill health or the wells. All of the superstitions that he could collect in the Victorian era, he put into this book. This one was printed in 1865 and it does cover Madron's Well. However, he's taken it from a different book and the text is really small, so I need my glasses for this one. It's like 0.4 or whatever. So it does tell in 1777 of the fame of this well in curing people, and people were coming here ahead of Christianity, ahead of seeking medical advice, and they were actually using the well to cure all manner of ills. The one that is particularly interesting to this part is of a man who used to live here called John Trellill, and is actually recorded in this book as a man who crawled here on his hands and knees. He'd not been able to walk for 16 years by reason of the sinews of his legs were so contracted that he could not go or walk on his feet. And in a dream, he was told to come here and wash in the well, which accordingly he did, and was suddenly restored to the use of his limbs. And the guy that was writing this was actually the Bishop of Exeter, and he said that he saw him both able to walk and get about on his own maintenance, so by his own volition, if you like. And the notoriety of this well led to quite a few superstitions within the area. There's another one in this that tells of how young women who wanted to husband would come up here in May. I once witnessed the whole ceremony performed by a group of beautiful girls who had walked on a May morning from Penzance. They took 2 pieces of straw about 1 inch long and they crossed them over and held them together with a pin. This cross was then dropped into the water and the rising bubbles carefully counted as they marked the number of years which would pass before the happy day. So basically they were asking the well how long it would be before they were married, and they had 2 little bits of straw, some say it's straw and oat, and they crossed them together, pinned them together, threw them in there. They would stamp their feet and see how many bubbles rose. For each bubble, that was how many years they'd have to wait until they got married. Oh, there was a big bubble then. We didn't film it. Now that I'm filming, the bubbles will be camera shy, won't they? That reflection is stunning though. Oh, I didn't think they would come up like that. Wow. Oh!
That's a big one.
That's a very big bubble.
That must be quite deep then.
You can watch this for hours. Bubbles just keep coming up. Oh, incredible. Must just say that the skeptic in me says, well, isn't that just the byproduct of all the rotting vegetation that's fallen to where this water is, and it's all then clumped together as I've knocked it and then it's risen to the top? So that's the skeptic. But the romantic in me loves it. It's telling me I won't get married for years. Although I didn't do the first bit of the ceremony, did I? And put the cross in, so we're fine. It's alright, Andrew. I'm hanging around for a while. This bubble's coming up everywhere.
Another old book.
Yeah, I love this one. So this is written by William Bottrell. He's more of a local person, and it's the same principle. He collected the superstitions and folklore from, well, specifically Penwith, and it's called Traditions and Hearthside Stories of West Cornwall. And again, he mentions Madron Well, and one of the traditions that grew up around Madron Well was to bring children that had skin diseases here, and they were dipped into the water in quite a precise manner. And an old lady who was local to the area was bringing tourists here to find the well so that they could have a look for themselves, and she was explaining how to do things properly. So firstly, everything had to be done in silence or the spell and the wish would be broken. This old lady was called Aunt Kitty or Aunt Catty, and she lived nearby, and she would direct folks on how they would proceed in using the waters. First, she had the child stripped as naked as it was born, then the creature was plunged or popped 3 times through the water against the sun. Next, the child was passed quickly 9 times round the spring, going east to west or with the sun. Then the babe was dressed, rolled up in something warm, and laid to sleep near the water. If the child slept and plenty of bubbles rose in the water, it was a good sign. So she was here helping people to understand our wonderful Cornish superstitions. What they made of it, Betrell doesn't record. But she wouldn't take any payment for it, and she earned her living by knitting, and people would give her balls of wool for her help. So William Betrell finishes this little bit about Madron Well by answering that question of why 9 times are they spun, and why have we got the clouties, what are they there for? And Catty's answer is basically, you don't ask questions like that, else you won't get your answer. So you don't question the superstition. I don't think much would entice me. I'd have to be pretty desperate to actually get myself in the water. Although we did read somewhere that if you get here, you really should try and christen yourself with the water. Should we have a go?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll go over there.
You were speaking and a great big bubble just came up in the middle of that.
That's good luck for the kids, wasn't it? So I'm going to take that as good luck. You know what we have disobeyed though, don't you?
What's that?
We haven't kept quiet.
Oh, wouldn't be much of a vlog then, would it?
No. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to follow this rather treacherous, slippery path back out through that cathedral of Clouties to find a much more, how would you put it? It's a lot more civilised, I think. It's a baptistry that uses the same water. So on the way here, we had all the intrigue of trying to get here, and I must admit that was encouraging me along this path. I'm not looking forward to going back. It's quite tricky. I wouldn't like to come down here when it's been really, really wet either. We've just had a very dry summer and 1 day of heavy rain. I would imagine in the winter it gets very wet and very slippery. It's genuinely sad, isn't it?
It is, it's really moving, isn't it?
It is.
I genuinely didn't think I would feel anything there, but it's really powerful, isn't it? It does feel like there's like an energy.
Like a magic.
Yeah, and it's so secluded in there. It's quite a special place. I'm really pleased we've come and found it.
Yeah, so am I. It's making me well up.
A short distance after the Holy Well is the baptistry, or the chapel, which is thought to be from the 12th century and predates the church in Madron. The building was partially destroyed under Cromwell, but it is now a scheduled monument and well looked after.
So we're now in what was known as the baptistry. So you have a door that we came through. Here, they think it's an altar, and there's a couple of seats either side. And this, when there's been more rain, this fills with water from the spring, and there's a little overflow, a drain that goes out the wall. But the idea was that people would immerse themselves in here.
It's dry.
Yes.
Gosh, even a charm over there, look, at the back of it.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Do you know, if you stumbled across this and you didn't know what this was, you wouldn't actually realise what it was.
No.
There's nothing here to indicate, so it's a shame. It's been preserved, but there's no explanation, is there?
How do you actually do that? How do you inform people? It's difficult, isn't it? What a wonderful structure. I think it's amazing that Victorians knew about it and we don't.
And it's in the middle of nowhere, really, isn't it?
I know.
It's not an easy place to get to.
No, we're mad, aren't we, finding these things? Rain and sun. My mum always used to say it's a monkey's birthday. I think she was referring to me. Shell string.
Is there any sayings in there about going out without a coat on?
You're a flaming idiot.
What's the book called then? What's the book? Look at it. Chucking it then.
We're going to get soaked. I was just reading it whilst the rain was stopping. I'm sheltering under this lovely tree.
The rain is not stopping.
No, I noticed that. Cornish sayings, superstitions and remedies, and she's collected them and kind of put them into a text, if you like.
How old do you reckon this is then? It's a little pamphlet,
I was just going to try
isn't
and
it?
find out. It was the 3rd edition, printed in 1981, but initially she gathered all of these in 1973 because she's afraid that they would die out. I mean, there's quick ones here. Drunk as my lord. Well, that's probably a national one. I don't think that's particularly specific to Cornwall. As poor as a coot. As cunning as fox. Again, I think that one's probably a national one. But this is one we've known for a while, and I absolutely love this one. Like Jan Tresize's geese, never happy unless they be where they bain't. Which means basically they are where they shouldn't be. And they're happy about it. Tired as a donkey. I think that's quite a funny one. I haven't heard of that. My mother says this one. Dry as a boot. That one. I suppose it needs a bit of leather polish on it. Put the wood in the hole. My granddad used to say that to me when I didn't shut the door. Is there any in here that you particularly like?
There are. There's some brilliant ones in there.
I will pass the book over to you then. Although, before I do, to cure shingles, take the blood drawn from a cat's tail and smear the affected area. Now, I can't imagine doing anything worse. But you've had a good read of this, haven't you, Andrew?
Is there a cure then for a cat that's got no tail?
Poor cat. You are.
Thank you. Got some particular favourites in this one. I like this one. It says, children who cannot retain their water can be cured by eating roasted mice.
Oh, no.
Right. Particularly like this one. This one is actually quite specific. Right? It says, to cure whooping cough, eat a piece of cake, belonging to a married couple called John and Joan. But you've got another option. Your other option is, or gather 9 stones from a stream, also a quart of water, not taken against the flow, make stones red hot, put in the water and bottle, give child a wine glass full 9 mornings running. Another cure, find a female donkey, 3 years old, draw child naked 9 times over the animal's back and under its belly, draw 3 spoonfuls of milk from donkey's teats, cut 3 hairs from back and belly and put in milk. Stand for 3 hours to acquire proper virtue. Give child to drink and repeat process 3 successive mornings.
What's that curing?
Whooping cough.
She's drinking hair and milk. This is disgusting.
Take a spoonful of earth from the grave of a newly interred virgin, dissolve in water and drink to cure tuberculosis. There we are. They don't give you that on the NHS, do they? Must be true, it's in a book. And people say the Cornish are weird.
We're not weird.
We're just special.
We are very special. I mean, there are some wonderful things in here. And maybe over the end music I'll put some of the screenshots of these pages, because you'll be astounded what people did to cure things. Amazing.
What you spotted?
Something very profound on the clock. It says, watch and pray, time wastes away.
It certainly does, doesn't it?
It also says 10 to 7, and I know we arrived at about 3:30, so it's taken us a while to film this one.
We do dally though, don't we?
Well, yes, we like to make sure we get it right, don't we? So in today's video we've explored Cornish superstition and folklore. We took you up to Madron Well. Never been there before. What did you make of it?
Yeah, we've never been before. People have said to us you need to go to Madron Well, and I didn't really appreciate quite why.
No.
Having access to these old books and actually going there and seeing it, it's really quite powerful, isn't it? With those clouties, and it's in the baptistry as well. I've enjoyed it. It's been good.
Yeah, so if you're interested in doing this walk, I'm going to pop it onto Patreon and YouTube membership on the Cornish Walker level. If you're interested, you can hop over there. Links in the description.
Yeah, just bring your walk boots or your wellies. It can be a bit muddy. If you've enjoyed it today, do us a favour, give us a thumbs up. It would also always help with the algorithm. Maybe send us a little comment as well. It's always nice to get your comments, and if you haven't done so already, press the subscribe button. Yeah, I do answer as many comments as I can possibly do. We do appreciate every comment that we get and every like. So until next time, we'll see you then. So bye.